welcome to part 3 of the post-Banlist Maliss videos. This time we're gonna see what happens if Binder would get banned. So the combos are without White Binder, how we can deal with it, and how the deck changes. Little spoiler, the combos, the deck doesn't change that much, or at least I didn't change it that much. I didn't spend like hundreds of hours into testing and finding the best build. But yeah, I just saw some quick things, or like changed some quick things that came to my mind that I would probably do if Binder gets banned, and also, of course, how it impacts the end board, how it impacts the combos. They are slightly different, but I feel like they are the strongest out of the 3 bans, possible bans out of Ransom and Dormouse bans. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. They're the most recent videos. They're super informative and they show the, in my opinion, best combos without those cards. So yeah, let's just hop right in. So the main deck itself, it doesn't change that much. I do think I would want to cut the GWC, just adding call by here for simplicity reasons. But apart from that, I feel like, I don't know, GWC doesn't seem that strong anymore because you can't just set it with Binder, and then whatever happens in your opponent's turn, you can GWC Reborn the Binder, banish your graveyard. Yeah, and if it doesn't have that that application anymore, I feel like GWC is not as good, or like not good enough to justify playing over other cards, like over non-engine. On the other hand, what I thought in the first glance, I like, well, playing some combos. Maybe we want to increase Bystials because you do not have that much graveyard control anymore. So you might want to increase the graveyard control with Bystials. Yeah, definitely not cut down on March Hare. It's very important in that case. So yeah, apart from that, for the extra deck, of course, we're gonna cut the Binder. And here, looking at it, we can choose between the second Lingeribo, which I'm a big fan of it, or just simply Dark. Yeah, we might as well just play Dark, and that's, oh, hold on. Never mind. I just noticed that this is still the deck list of the previous video, the no Binder video, no Ransom video. We were missing Red Ransom, so there's no space for Dark. But yeah, we can discuss Pit Knight early if it's needed or not. Probably is not needed. You probably can play Dark over it, but maybe sometimes you want to turn 2 effect monsters, maybe Bystial, into a Cyberse, so you can go heatsoul and draw. But yeah, testing will tell how real that is. I cannot decide it, or like cannot say it as of right now. So let me show you the combos. First combo, of course, is Dormouse. So we're gonna normal summon the Dormouse, effective Dormouse. We're gonna banish and summon Rabbit, and Rabbit unfortunately is not gonna set the GWC, so we're gonna set the TB11 here because we want to play it safer. We're gonna go Lizardos. Lizardos is gonna banish and summon back Dormouse to turn them into a Red Ransom. Red Ransom can here search for Maliss in the Mirror. Then we can activate TB11. If we want to play around Nip better, we can also just search the Maliss in Underground, but I prefer Maliss in the Mirror because in that case we can search the March Hare, and we're gonna end with March Hare in the hand. But yeah, we might as well just search this, so in case we would get Nip, we have a form of extender. So we're gonna go TB11 to summon March Hare or Jesse or whatever. Honestly, I feel like Jesse makes the most sense because it's the worst Maliss card to draw. So then we can go Ransom, summon itself back, banishing Jesse, sorry, my bad. And then Jesse is gonna summon itself. So here, if we have March Hare, we can, we have Maliss in the Mirror, we can just banish the Maliss in the Mirror with it. If not, we can just keep the Underground and not draw, or banish the Underground and draw to however you prefer, because here we are nip territorium. If we would get nipped and we made the decision to search the Maliss in the mirror, we kind of lose to Maliss in the we kind of lose to nip hard. So we're gonna chesty, banish Maliss in the mirror, draw 2 cards. Maliss in the mirror is gonna banish the Dormouse and search for March Hare. So we guarantee to have March Hare already. So here it is very simple. Here we can go Wicked. Yeah, I think at that point we would have got nipped already because we were able to chesty draw. So we can actually summon the March Hare here, turn March Hare into a Lingu or Link Disciple, doesn't matter too much. I like Linguribo, so we have it in rotation. So Wicked is gonna banish the March Hare to add backup, and March Hare is gonna add itself back to the hand. Here we can summon the backup to search. Give me a second to search the wizard. And then here we can just preemptively go for where is it? For Heart's Cryptor. Then we can go wizard, summon itself back with rabbit or whatever. Then we probably actually want to summon the Heart's Cryptor here, so we can turn one of these into a, where is it, Link Disciple, and then go for heatsoul here. Heatsoul is gonna draw another card. But we discarded a card for resolving backup, by the way. My bad. Heatsoul is gonna draw a card. And then here at that point we can just turn these 3 into a Allied. And Allied is gonna reborn the Ransom and the Heatsoul. So in the opponent's turn, you can draw another card with heatsoul. So you're at 4 drawn cards in total. You of course have the Allied Omni Negate. You have the March Hare that can either be a safe banish with the Heart's Cryptor, or you can also go for White Rabbit, banishing White Rabbit. White Rabbit is gonna set MTP, or even if you Allied tribute the Ransom, you can banish Ransom, so you even get this ransom summon effect as well. So yeah, this is it for this end board. It is slightly worse that we have it right now because we don't have GWC anymore, and that sometimes makes a big difference. But at the end of the day, if we resolve that and we get to this point of comboing, I think we should win this game anyways. I mean, we have still 4 other cards in our hand, and we've drawn 3 cards this turn and another card in the opponent's turn, so the odds of drawing non-engine in those 8 cards are pretty damn high. So also, if Dormouse is just a 1-card combo and we have to combo that way, which is not the biggest end board we can achieve since Cryptor is not on the field, we even could just draw more engine cards to pair it together, or draw a Bystial, so in the opponent's turn we can trigger both Cryptor and Red Ransom. There is just a lot of things to do and a lot of things that can make this end board better, but this is just a simple 1-card Dormouse combo. The next combo we're gonna do is just White Rabbit. So White Rabbit is gonna set, as always, the TB11. We're gonna activate TB11, banishing the White Rabbit, summoning Dormouse. White Rabbit summon itself back. Turn these into a Lizardos. Lizardos banish Dormouse. Dormouse summon itself back. Dormouse effect. We'll get a Chessy Cat. So here we're gonna go Ransom. Ransom effect is now gonna add a Maliss in the mirror. The thing is, we're gonna go bind rabbit, Dormouse, rabbit again, Lizardos, Dormouse. So here they will nip 100%. So whenever they don't nip here, we can just continue playing and then completely ignore the nip, in my opinion. So we're gonna Chessy Cat, banish the Maliss in the mirror to draw 2 cards, and then Maliss in the mirror will banish the Dormouse to add a March Hare. Here we can turn these into a Wicked, summon March Hare, banishing Ransom, Ransom effects, Chessy Ransom effect with Wicked effect. Wicked is gonna add backup, backup is gonna summon itself, banishing March Hare, add itself back. So here we can turn this into a Link Disciple, and then already, just so we have it already, go into a heatsoul effect. No, yeah, we will not activate heatsoul yet. We're gonna summon backup first. I mean, it depends. I think actually you can heatsoul first, because heatsoul is so unlikely to draw the target you're gonna search with backup, and more likely to draw a card you want to discard, like I don't know, we don't play Jarmies anymore, but like an engine card. So you rather want to have the engine card you can discard than drawing it after you discarded the card that you maybe rather have wanted. So yeah, backup is going to resolve as well. We are gonna get, where you at, Wizard, and discarding one of the already 3 cards we drew. So here we can actually do this. Then I think we might want to summon the Ransom here. I'm not sure if it matters too much. I think it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, so we can go Cryptor. And then here what we basically can do is, yeah, we can turn those bodies into our allied. Allied is gonna reborn the heatsoul, and they're at Ransom, of course, and in the opponent's turn, heatsoul is gonna draw another card. Also important, I didn't do it again. You want to have a Linger Ribbon Grave somehow to be able to dodge spells that will negate the allied Code Talker. So here we have drawn 3 cards in our turn. We have drawn another card, and we will draw another card in the opponent's turn. We again have March Hare set up with either Cryptor or the White Rabbit. Yep, we have the allied Code Talker on the negate. We have 7 cards in hand at this point. We'll have 8 in the start of the opponent's turn, unless of course we're gonna set cards. So yeah, this combo as well is pretty strong, and the heatsoul just makes you draw so many cards. And what the deck does the best is it can play the best non-engine, and if you don't play any Fuvas, the odds of drawing good non-engine is super high. So yeah, this version of the deck is definitely pretty strong. Combo number 3, this time we're gonna go Chessy Cat and the Bystial. So we're gonna do the usual. We will get to that point, then link all those off into a Ransom. Ransom is gonna get Field Spell, which we activate to get Dormouse or White Rabbit, and set the TB11. Hold on, is it TB11? It's not TB11, sorry. Now we can finally set MTP. Does that combo? So now we can finally set MTP because, of course, we checked Nib because we're gonna go Chessy, Lingu, Bystial, Chessy, and then Ransom. So yeah, if we want to play it safer. We could technically field spell banish. No, field spell banish rabbit doesn't even do anything. No, they would nib on Dormouse summon back from field spell effect. So yeah, we are all good here. We're basically we checked the nib already. So yeah, we're gonna go this. We're gonna go here. Then we link these two off into a Cyber's Wicked. We're gonna now we're gonna summon Link Disciple, triggering Wicked to banish the ransom to get a backup. Ransom effect is gonna summon itself back, preferably here. Banishing Marchair. And Marchair will add itself back. So here it basically depends on if we have a discard or not, that we discard Marchair or not. So yeah, actually we can go heatsoul already. Then heatsoul, draw a card. So in case we draw a card we want to discard. Now we're gonna go backup effect. Get wizard, discard any random card in our hand or any card we drew. Now we're gonna summon back the wizard. Summon the wizard, not summon it back for this. And then do what we did all the time. We go hard scripter. And here we can either go allied like this to keep the Marchair in hand, or technically we can summon out the Marchair, banishing Jessica, whatever, and then turn these three into a allied that will reborn those two. And then you end with Cryptron Field already, because you will go MTP, search Marchair, and Marchair will do Marchair things anyway. So this is the, I would say, biggest end board you can do in terms of board presence. The opponent's turn, of course, you can go heatsoul, draw another card. Also, if you summon Wizard and reborn the Chesty Cat from graveyard, and you have a Maliss card in your hand, you are able to trigger the able to activate the Chesty, draw 2 more cards. So at the end of the day, this combo is pretty much the highest ceiling you can do in this version of the deck, which I think is definitely strong enough. So either draw 2 plus this board, or draw 4 if you have a card for Chesty plus this board. Sounds crazy. Sounds very, very crazy. Since Chesty Cat and Marchair is the almost exact same combo as Chesty Cat and the Bystial, I'm not gonna show it. So here, next up, we're gonna have Backup and Baldrake. We're Backup and the Bystial. So we're basically gonna teleport the Dormouse if you're gonna banish it from the graveyard. Dormouse will get to this, and then Rabbit is gonna set TTB11. Next we're gonna turn these 3 into a ransom effect. We are gonna play greedy. We will get to underground. So here we're gonna activate the TB11 to summon a Chesty Cat. Ransom effect. Gonna summon itself back. Banishing Marchair, which is gonna add itself to the hand. We're gonna turn this into a Linguribo, so we have it in rotation. Then we go Wicked, then we go Link Disciple, so we triggered the Wicked, banishing Jessie to search another backup. Now we're gonna summon back the Jessie, and I just noticed that chose the wrong spell. It's supposed to be Maliss in the Mirror, because now we're gonna go Chesty Cat, banish Maliss in the Mirror, draw 2 cards, and then Maliss in the Mirror is actually this time gonna banish the TB11 to search the MTP, because MDP now is a guaranteed interruption. Then here we are going to go for a heatsoul. Heatsoul effect is going to draw another card, and we're at 28 cards in the deck anymore, like left. So the chance of drawing a non-engine is pretty high, because we're running like 18 to 20 non-engine, and it's like one non-engine out, maybe another two, maybe another one or two in our hand. So we have like 20. Yeah, we have like 15 non-engine left in a 28 card deck, and the odds of drawing non-engine is super high right now. So here we're gonna summon the backup because we haven't summoned it yet. And last but not least, we are gonna go not access code. We're gonna go for Allied Code Talker, which is gonna reborn heatsoul and ransom. We're gonna set the MDP, and then on the opponent's turn we can draw another card with heatsoul. Makes us very like, it makes us getting a big card advantage. We have MDP, we have Allied, negate, we have Marcher, so we can survive. But what we don't have is Cryptor, because there is, or at least I haven't found it out yet, no good way to include Cryptor in this combo. You can, instead of heatsoul, go for Cryptor, but then you have to sacrifice Marcher in hand, which is totally fine, by the way. It is totally fine, because we're gonna go MDP, banish something of the opponent, searching Marcher, and then Marcher banish the Cryptor from graveyard to summon it back, and then we have Cryptor live again. So we basically have double banish, Allied Code, and Allied Code. So we have those 3 guaranteed interruptions while drawing 2 less cards, but we still have these 2 drawn of Jesse, and we have 3 other cards in our hand. That makes 5 cards. Out of those 5, we possibly, like on average, should have 2 non-engines, and then we should be good to go. This last combo is also pretty powerful. It is field spell plus any normal summon. We're gonna go underground for Dormouse into Jesse Cat, into White Rabbit, my bad, to set TB11. We're gonna normal summon the card we have. Summon a White Binder, a Red Ransom. Ransom will search for Maliss in the mirror. We're gonna go TB, banish the Ransom to summon Marcher. Yeah, Marcher. Ransom effect is gonna summon itself back. And banish, therefore summon a Jesse Cat. Jesse Cat is gonna banish the Maliss in the mirror, draw 2 cards. Maliss in the mirror is gonna search MDP by banishing TB11. Now here we're gonna turn first Jesse into a Linguribo. Then we're gonna go Cyber Wicked, turn this into a Link Disciple. Cyber Wicked is gonna banish and therefore also add back the Marcher by searching a backup. Now here we can go heatsoul. Heatsoul draws another card. So now we have plenty of cards to decide on what to discard for the backup. Backup effect is gonna get Wizard. Wizard will summon itself with Jesse Cat, whatever. Turn them into a Hard Scriptor, and then summon out the Marcher. Since we haven't done it yet, banishing the, I would say, Jesse Cat. So last but not least, we can turn all of those into a Allied. Allied is gonna reborn these 2. We can set MDP, and during the opponent's turn, we can draw another card with heatsoul. yeah, we're gonna end on those cards. One of those cards in our hand we have to discard for the backup, of course, but apart from that, this is the end board. So we also have MDP that will search a Martyr to banish the Heart's Cryptor, to reborn itself, to have another banished, then we have Ally, then we have non-engine, and so on and so forth. We have so much, and also layered. It's just like the usual Maliss layering, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And if we draw Bystial, it is even guaranteed. We don't even have to rely on our MDP not getting ashed. We can just, worst case, Bystial summon back, Bystial banish the Heart's Cryptor to summon itself back and be a guaranteed banish. That was it for the last of the 3 combo videos, Maliss post Banlist. I'm very excited to see what the Banlist will bring. I still have hope in them, in Konami releasing it before the end of the year, so it might be effective very soon, maybe like the Master Duelist on January 8th. I don't know, we'll see about that. I'm definitely excited. Maybe January 5th because that's a Monday, but we're kind of already too far ahead of them, like for them releasing a ban list and making it effective that short notice. So yeah, I'm super excited. Let me know what you think about those combo videos, or especially this one, in the comments. Go check out my other content, my other videos, and stay tuned for more. I have so much more to show you, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the year, and see you guys in 2026.